Hey everybody, hi. Oh, okay, had a hangover today, but haven't had one in a while. So I found this 99 root beer. It's like a $3-4 bottle. It's pretty good. So let's take a shot. Oh my god. Let's take a shot of this. Hopefully that'll help the hangover. So let's just jump right into this. I'm trying to read my book still, and I've had this for years. You got boogers? I've had this for years. Douglas Clegg, The Attraction. I read a Douglas Clegg book before. It sucked. The Attraction. It was okay. It's just, and that's kind of the worst. Like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad to where I hated it, but it wasn't good. It was just, it was actually like easy to read. It's only 100. It was like 180 pages. And then there's another story called The Necromancer, which was, I read a couple of pages and I was like, that's boring. Douglas Clegg, not that good. I started reading this, Philip Jose Farmer, The Gates of Creation. This is like late 60s sci-fi. I read about 50 pages. I have to read more. It's okay. That one's okay too. Cool cover by Boris. I think just reading like so many bad books like The Attraction, and then I don't know, maybe this will be good. Okay, I got some comics, but this is a really cool cover, and there's a Thunderbolts. This wasn't that good either, actually. I might as well take that other. That's all I got left, huh? But let's see if I can make this. I read something good, actually. I got A Congregation of Jackals by S. Craig Zahler. He directed Bone Tomahawk. Bone Tomahawk was awesome. Cheers to Bone and Congregation of Jackals. And this was recommended to me by somebody that I was telling all about Layman, and they're all, well, you should try this. And like usually when, I was thinking, okay, yeah, maybe someday. But then I was I'm trying to get him to read something. He just suggested something back. I was like, I should get it. So I ordered it like pretty much. I think that night I got drunk and I was like, let me order it. And it's 266 pages, and it was awesome. Like right away, I knew, man, he really has his own voice, his own writing style, and pretty much from like the second page, like it's tense. The tension is just ratcheted up, and it just keeps getting worse or better. And it really reminds me of No Country for Old Men, the writing style. Because Cormac McCarthy, like some of his, like I read Blood Meridian, The Crossing, and No Country for Old Men. No Country for Old Men is my favorite from those three. Blood Meridian was pretty savage and brutal, but he has a really like difficult writing style for a casual. I think I'm a casual reader. Yeah, some of it, I mean, so Zahler writes kind of like Cormac, but just smoother, not bogged down with as many words, but very much close to Cormac McCarthy. It's great because, like Layman is like my favorite, and it's just awesome to find another writer that has his own voice, but is really violent and gross and disgusting, but just in a different way. The villain in here, Quinlan, he's awesome. And if I've got any complaints, which I do, I got to complain about something. The villain isn't in the book enough. But he's a great villain. And the heroes, Oswell, his brother Godfrey, Dickie, and Jim. They're all good characters. Yeah. Complaints that I've had with other books is this lack of characterization. There's like 10 good characters in this book, but they're not like overly written. It's just good. I don't know how else to say it. I'll give this 4 out of 5 Hands of Fate. I'm maybe even like down the road a couple of years I would read it again. I think he's only written, well, it says he's written, see, where are his books? Okay, he wrote something called Wraiths of the Broken Land, Mean Business on North Ganson Street and Corpus Chrome Inc. It says Wraiths. It says Wraiths of the Broken Land is going to be made by Ridley Scott. And that's another brutal Western, I guess. I guess I kind of want just him to write Westerns, but he wrote like, I think Race is a Western, but his other 2 books aren't. But yeah, he's a good writer, good filmmaker. I wish he would make this if it was going to be made into a movie. I guess I would like him to make it, because Bone Tomahawk was awesome. If you haven't seen it, he has these brutal, like, Bone Tomahawk is the closest thing I think I've seen to like a Cannibal Holocaust or a Cannibal Ferox in the depiction of like a brutal cannibalistic tribe. There's that in here, but it's not the main focus. Oh, it's about like a showdown at a wedding, basically. And people talk about how violent and gory this book is, and it is, but it's not overtly like. There's these books called, I forgot what they're called. Now they're having like splatter westerns, and they have splatter punk. Just guys like Edward Lee is terrible. I think he has written one book that I like. I've read so many books from him that were just trash. That Wrath White was okay. Yeah. There's so many books they just throw around that, so it doesn't mean anything. But it's pretty brutal. It's not overtly though. It's like just the right amount. I just finished it like 20 minutes ago, and it had a good ending. And it didn't end like the way I thought it was gonna end. Also, like as I was reading the book, I was like, okay, yeah, like Jesus Christ, that Wolf Sour was total dog shit. And towards the end, I was just reading it just to get it over with. This one, while I was reading it, I was okay. I was wondering about what's going on, like over here. Is this all a big ruse? Is something else gonna happen? Then like I was like, well, maybe nothing's gonna happen. Maybe everyone will survive, and it'll turn out good. So just having these thoughts while I was reading it just, told me that this is a good book. It made me think about the story. It was just good. So, yeah, A Congregation of Jackals. It's the best book I've read since No Sanctuary. And I've been ordering a lot of horror movie novelizations. I just got Blade, and the cover was ripped. And I got the Wolfman, the 2011 Wolfman. But okay, Congregation of Jackals.